Welcome and thank you for attending the 2020 Otero Junior College Nursing Pinning. I would like to take the time to thank all of those that have made this possible. Thank you to my wonderful faculty for all of their hard work and dedication, Tim Kelly for his creativity and expertise in putting this together, and to Dr. Alvarez and Dr. Lockhart for being so supportive throughout this whole pandemic. Most importantly, I would like to take the time to say thank you to our wonderful nursing students for their determination, motivation, encouragement, drive, and can-do attitude. Nursing school can be difficult enough without having to add a pandemic to the mix. I am so very proud of how each and every one of you have faced these challenging times. It has been an unprecedented semester, one that will definitely be remembered for generations to come. Without further delay, I would like to welcome Denise Roop, who will be presenting the history of the nurse pinning.
Congratulations, graduates. We are very proud of you for what you have accomplished already and for how you will impact lives in the future. This celebration is for you. As Chenevert says, you have surrendered your learner's permit for a professional license. You will soon be licensed to care. Now, a little bit about the history and tradition of the nurses' pinning ceremony. The tradition began in the 12th century during the Crusades, and the first nurses to receive them were the Knights of the Order of the Hospital of St. John the Baptist. These men were awarded a Maltese cross after they had completed training, and they took a vow to serve the knights and soldiers that they were assigned to in battle to keep them healthy and to treat any injuries. They wore the cross over a black robe that covered their armor. Many of them had been soldiers prior to changing to a life of service. Now fast forward a couple of hundred years to 1854. Florence Nightingale, a prominent British nurse, was commissioned to go to the Crimean War after Britain was publicly humiliated over the poor treatment of the injured soldiers. When she and her 17 nurses arrived in the Scutari Hospital, they found 3,000 wounded and ill soldiers in a hospital built for 1700. There was no plumbing, sewage management system, or kitchen. The soldiers were dying while the rats and the other vermin were thriving. The nurses immediately established a kitchen and laundry and began providing basic nursing care and wound management. Within months of their arrival, the death rate had dropped 400%. And the funny thing about that is that Florence didn't even believe the germ theory. What she did know was that light, fresh air, cleanliness, and a balance of rest and activity were essential to healing. She had a simple philosophy. She acted on what she knew, displaying integrity, determination, and caring. After the war, Florence Nightingale received the Red Cross of St. George Award for selfless service to the injured and dying in the Crimean War. And in response to that, she awarded all of her future nursing students with a Medal of Excellence upon their graduation. In Europe, the tradition continued as a button being sewn onto the uniform. In the United States, the custom continued as a pin, designed by each nursing school. The colors and emblems are symbolic and reflect the school's philosophy and beliefs. The Otero Junior College RN pin was designed by the first graduating class in 1978. It depicts the nursing lamp in a golden prairie with the green Spanish peaks and the blue skies in the distance. These emblems are symbols of learning and hope and the unique community that we serve. The colors are significant by tradition as well. Green represents life unending, blue loyalty and truth, and gold represents worthiness. Historically, the graduates would be pinned by the nursing faculty or a nurse that contributed to their education or motivation to become a nurse, a symbol of passing the baton to the new graduate and signifying their readiness for the challenges of a professional nursing career. In this extraordinary year of a pandemic, stay-at-home orders, abrupt switches to online instruction, and remote clinical experiences, the graduates are being pinned by the people in their homes, by friends and family who have contributed in many ways to their success. The sentiment is the same. Your friends, family, and nursing faculty all agree You are ready for your nursing career. Let me repeat what Leah Curtin, a nurse I admire, called success in nursing. Success for a nurse is to love those whose courage and strength inspire admiration, to laugh with them in the face of pain and even death, to win the respect of intelligent people who know what it takes to act with grace under pressure, to endure the betrayal of false friends who publicly denigrate your work, to find the best in others as we seek to build on their strength, to give of oneself even when your reserves seem depleted, to leave the world a bit better because someone's pain was diminished, someone's sorrow comforted, someone's choice restored, someone's child did not die alone. To know, really know, that one life has breathed easier because you have lived and known what to do and shared and given. Again, congratulations. And for the last time from me, peace out, baby.
Thank you so much, Mom and Dad, for your love and support, for everything. I could not have done any of this without you. You are the best, and I love you more than words could ever say. Thank you, Becky, for giving me a second home in La Junta, for your friendship and for your prayers. I will come visit soon. Thank you to my friends and my classmates. We have been through so much together. You will always have a special place in my heart. And thank you to my teachers for your knowledge, experience, and support. You have given us wings. Now we are going to make you proud.
I would like to thank my nursing instructors and my family.
Hi, my name is Felicia. I'd first like to say that this RN degree is dedicated to the memory of my Aunt Veronica Trujillo, who is one of the most amazing nurses. I know she's celebrating with us from heaven. And I'd like to thank God for getting me through the RN program. Without him, I would not have survived. I would also like to thank my family for loving me and supporting me through this entire journey. And last but not least, I'd like to thank my instructors who dedicated so much time and energy in making sure that I got a great education. Thank you to everybody who joined me on this journey and supported me.
I want to first off thank my class for always pushing me to do my best and always encouraging me. I want to thank my brothers and my dad for always letting me chase them around the house to take their blood pressure, listen to lung sounds, and even maybe a couple IV starts. I want to also thank Troy for always quizzing me for all my tests and always having a snack prepared when I needed brain power. I would also like to thank my mom for answering millions of my questions, always cheering me up when I was having a hard week, and both my parents for instilling a hard work ethic. Also, my grandma Janelle for endless prayers and encouragement.
I'd like to start off by thanking my parents. Without you guys, none of this would have been possible, and I love you so much. To my mentors and instructors along the way, your encouragement and positive reinforcement that we can do this meant everything to a brand new nursing student going into this. And finally, to the friends that were on this journey with me, I could have not have gotten through this without you guys, and I love you.
I want to thank first and foremost my family. Thank you for always being there when I needed you and helping me get through the program in every which way. Secondly, I would like to thank my nursing school friends. Without you guys, all the ups and downs would have been so much harder. And finally, I would like to thank my classmates. I cherish all the time we have spent together in this journey. I wish everyone the best in their adventures ahead. Here's to the year of the nurse, RN class of 2020.
Hello, Josiah here. I want to thank God for keeping me safe and blessed these past 2 years. I want to thank my family, especially my father, for sacrificing so much for me to be here. I want to thank the teachers for being kind, compassionate, and being a guidance to us all. And to all my friends, thank you so much for always having my back and being there when I want someone to talk to. And to all my OJC nursing student graduates, good luck out there.
The Florence Nightingale Pledge. I solemnly pledge myself before God and in the presence of this assembly to pass my life in purity and to practice my profession faithfully. I will abstain from whatever is deleterious and mischievous and will not take or knowingly administer any harmful drug. I will do all in my power to maintain and elevate the standard of my profession and will hold in confidence all personal matters committed to my keeping and family affairs coming to my knowledge in the practice of my calling. With loyalty, I will endeavor to aid the physician in their work and devote myself to the welfare of those committed to my care.
I truly love what I do and appreciate all that I have been given. But sometimes I wonder what would have happened if I had chosen to follow a different path. The path of so many wonderful people, like my mother. I think Edwin C. Halford described my thoughts best. As I look all around me and see how life has changed, all my younger hopes and dreams have all been rearranged. I used to want to be a hero, fly around just doing good, learning as I got older to do the things I should. I never wanted to be famous or own big fancy cars or set foot on the moon and study all the stars. I did not seek out power to tell others what to do. But if I could be like anyone, I'd want to be like you, helping little children and some older people too. If I could go back in time, I know just what I'd do. I would not look for diamonds or lots of money in a purse. I would be the best of heroes. I would become a nurse.
First of all, thank you. I, for one, am grateful for your willingness to continue this awesome responsibility of serving in a health profession. I'm not telling you anything that you don't already know, but we are in unprecedented time. This time of social distancing, or perhaps a better term is physical distancing, creates more distrust and anxiety, and it makes your work all that more critical. Your ability to read people and empathize is paramount. Many people are stressed and experiencing anxiety. I have a great deal of admiration for you and the work you will be doing. Although we were in troubling times as a country, I still have hope. Your work is critical in understanding our humanity, and your kindness is essential in creating trust and empathy. And the one thing this world could use more of right now is empathy. I'm sorry that we did not have the opportunity to provide you and your family the chance to validate your experience and commitment, but please understand that we are proud of you, and I'm confident your family is too. Don't let this detract from what you have achieved. Thank you for considering OJC, and anticipate that you will stay connected to us. You are part of us now. We believe that once a Rattler, always a Rattler. Consider staying connected as an alum. I hope you will consider being an ambassador for our nursing program. You are our best recruiters. And if we should ever interact when you are on the job, please be gentle. Good luck.